Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Shamin Thakur Rajbansi, leader of the Minority Front. On May 8th, your question, why vote MF? My answer, the MF fights for the following reasons, which is very close to the heart of our communities. Firstly, for the senior citizens, the MF wants a grant of 2,500 Rand. For the last 10 years, the MF has been fighting for a separate widow's grant. We believe in the institution of marriage. We have also asked for the child support grant, which we got, but now we need to limit children to just one child per person and not many, because it is unsustainable. The next thing that the MF has always fought for, just like the Izinduna are paid a monthly salary, the MF has always motioned that our priests and the pastors and the Malanas, they must also be paid a monthly salary from the government. Also, the MF has drafted a whole plan for priority housing for many people based on a variety of circumstances that people face, and none of these have been taken on board for social housing. But the MF will continue with this fight because there are many homeless people and nobody takes up the plight of the homeless. Nobody bothers about overcrowding in our townships. This is leading to a lot of diseases like TB and other communicable diseases. It is only the Minority Front that fights for proper housing and good living conditions. We are told time and again that the Indian community is only 3% and therefore they will get very few housing in all housing projects. I don't believe that a right that is an enshrined right in the Bill of Rights in our Constitution, like a shelter above your head, should be reduced to quotas. It should be rather based on the needs of people, irrespective of race. And this is why you need to support the Minority Front. We also believe that we have to honor our ancestors. The Minority Front, as far back as 2000, introduced a motion in the eThekwini Council that there must be statues built in and around KwaZulu-Natal to honor our indentured laborers. To this day, all the money that the province had given the eThekwini Council due to the request from the Minority Front has been wasted. It has never been spent correctly. What we get instead is a whole lot of rhetoric that people are having meetings upon meetings, and there is no statue to honor our hard-working sugarcane workers and farmers, as well as the coal mine workers, our grandparents who worked in the collieries of Northern Natal under terrible conditions. Yet the Minority Front had asked for this money. I want to carry on with this fight. We need to see where did this money go and what was developed or not, because there is nothing to see in and around Durban or Northern Natal that honors our forefathers. And therefore the Minority Front is going to continuously fight for issues like this. The other important thing is that we are being robbed of time in schools, as well as the payment for our mother tongue teachers. These mother tongue language teachers are vital in our community. Today, we face a huge problem of our culture being destroyed. Therefore, I appeal that currently that we are facing this problem, that Indian families should speak their mother tongue in whichever way they possibly can to their children at home, to try to ensure that our mother tongue is preserved, until we get the government to understand that there are a variety of ethnic communities in South Africa and that diversity is part of the preamble of the Constitution of our country. So on May 8th, support the Minority Front. I want everybody, and I say this, with all humility, please read or Google the Hansard of Parliament, and you will see the daily contribution the Minority Front makes on behalf of the Indian community and all other minority communities. One of the other communities that we are very passionate about and that we fight, constantly for is the LGBT group. We believe that no one should be left behind and that we should look after everybody in our community. There are no outcasts. There should be inclusive growth. This is the only way in which we can progress as a country. So on May 8th, ensure that you send the Minority Front team to both the parliaments to ensure that our Constitution is safeguarded not only by the letter of the law, but also by the spirit of the Constitution. Thank you.